This reminds me of coming home from skiing because we used to always have tea with a little bit of rum in it just to warm us up after a day out in a ski hill. Of course, it's a little different. This is using Earl Grey tea. Instead of rum today, I've used brandy. You can either use brandy or a light rum in this. And there's something else in here that makes this a Toffee-Nosed Earl Grey Punch. This is a punch that you can have either hot in winter or cold in summer, and it's delicious both ways. Have you ever wondered where the word punch came from? It actually comes from Sanskrit, and it means five. It was a little bit different in Sanskrit, but it came in English as punch. It means five because there was five ingredients in the original punches. There was always alcohol, water, sugar, lemon, and tea or some spices. In this case, we're using tea. So let's go into the kitchen to make this because this just takes like a couple minutes to whip up. It's so easy. All right, we've got 6 cups of water just coming to a boil in there, so we'll turn that off. Beautiful. Now, we also have 4 tea bags of Earl Grey tea. You could use any other tea if you want to use a black tea, just that Earl Grey just sounds cooler when you've got Toffee-Nosed Earl Grey Punch. Here is 3/4 of a cup of caramel sauce. Now, this is the kind of caramel sauce like you buy to pour over sundaes, over your ice cream, stuff like that. And optional, a 1/4 cup of brandy or a light rum. Now that's optional. It tastes just as well without. Some people like it with. It's your choice. Now today I'm making a big batch, so I've got 6 cups of water here. If you wanted to make an individual batch for say like a mug of this size, you just want it for yourself, well all you do is it's 1 cup of, 1.5 cups, sorry, 1.5 cups of boiling water, 1 tea bag, about 3 tablespoons of the caramel sauce, and a 1 tablespoon of the brandy or rum, and that's going to give you an individual serving of this size. But today, let's make enough for a party. All right, so we've got our 6 cups of water, which just came to a boil. I'm going to put the 4 bags of tea in there, and I'm going to leave those to steep for 5 minutes. We want to get all that flavor in there of the tea for 5 minutes, and then we're going to add in the caramel sauce and the brandy. I'll see you in 5 minutes. Okay, that tea has been steeping for 5 minutes. Oh, it's a beautiful dark brown color now. Perfect. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove the tea bags. Just squeeze out a bit of excess. And in they go. And now I'm going to add these 3/4 of a cup of caramel sauce. Now, if you don't like it as sweet, you might want to cut this back a little bit. You could go down to a 1/2 cup of caramel sauce, but I find that it's just not as strong a caramel flavor anymore. So it's still nice. It's still a nice Earl Grey tea. It's just that the toffee nose is a little bit downplayed. Okay. All right, we've got that in there. And now, just going to give that a good stir. Get it all mixed in. You see the color changing there as the caramel incorporates in with the tea. All right, that should have it all dissolved. So now, in goes, in this case, I'm using brandy today. Sometimes I like to use rum. It was always a treat when I was a child, probably young teen. If we went ice skating and it was really cold, when we got home, my mom would allow us to put a little bit of rum in our tea. And that was absolutely delicious and warming. All right, that's it. Now there's a couple ways to serve this. You want to keep it warm. So, if you're serving it up for a bunch of people at a party, I like to use this. Because, I have the other, my thermos, maybe you saw it in another one of my videos, which is my hiking thermos. But this one is a little nicer for, a genteel party of people sitting around sipping Toffee-Nosed Earl Grey Punch. They want to have something like this to serve it out of. Right now, I'm going to serve myself a glass. Just ladle it out of here. Of course, in summer, if you're serving this cold, as a cold punch, well, then you just put it in a big, huge glass punch bowl. Maybe put an ice ring in there, serve it up that way. Oh, look at that. You can really smell the caramel in here. Or the toffee. All right, let's have a taste of this. Oh yes, perfect. It's a little hot right now. That's the way you want it. So, I'm gonna get all this into the thermos. We have our own little party tonight. All right, enjoy. Now, if you go to the link appearing on the screen, you can get the free printable recipe on our website. You'll also find a real easy to follow along recipe infographic, which visually shows you steps in making this easy to make Toffee-Nosed Earl Grey Punch. So, go print out the recipe, have fun making and drinking this, and make cooking fun again with Kuma's Kitchen.